Howdy. Hey, Jeff, Tyler. Nice, nice, Pete. It was a great show. James, no, I still gotta do that. I still gotta do all those. Like, hey, David. Okay. All right, we got a crowd here. Let's start doing this. How's everybody doing? All right, so today's got to kind of be a little bit quicker, maybe than usual. I just have a ton of stuff to do. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, yes. Does it sound good? S.J. Smith, good. Oh yeah, nice shirt. This was a Stitch Method prototype shirt that I wore to some concerts. I was prototyping it, but now I forgot that I was wearing it, and I'm shamefully promoting myself. Stitch Method. All right, so here we go. All right, so we're gonna get right down to it. Hey, Rick from Ringling. I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't been there. My schedule's been crazy, but I'm sure we'll meet again in the near future. All right, so we're just going to discuss my video I did on Tuesday, 2 days ago, about John Mayer's soloing in Getting On and Moving, Getting Over and Moving Up, Getting Up and Moving Over, whatever the name of the song is. My brain is going crazy, but it doesn't matter. You guys watch it, hopefully. Pretty clean, cut and dry, like I think explanation, but the journey that I took to solve that crime. Oh, thanks, Sean. Thank you so much. I call it a crime, not like he's doing anything bad. It's just like it was a good, like I was like, okay, all right, we have something avant-garde here. Let's turn on the Stitch Method juice and let's see what we can do. And then when it clicked, I was like, okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do right now, hold on to your questions. I'm just gonna go through the comments really quickly. You guys can talk amongst yourselves, and I'm just going to address any sort of questions we had here first. Okay, so I'm going to go through. Somebody said they didn't want to hear about my package, but it was a package of oranges, so that was good. And they asked, is this a Fred guitar tele style? Yes, this is the Fred Instruments. Oh, got my clip-on tuner. All right. That's my Fred Instruments tele guitar thing. Is a beast. It's awesome. I was reading through this. Have you ever spent blues jazz place? No, I'm not going to do that yet. Let's see. Great video. Like I teach. Thank you. Maybe take one of John Mayer's songs. I guess these are suggestions. I'll get into the questions. Hold on, I'm going to get to the questions here. We love walking back through the investigation. Nice. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Okay. Yeah, I guess the biggest question is how the heck does that E minor pentatonic work with the F sharp Dorian? Sounds awesome, but what the F? Doggy. I don't know if Doggy's here yet. But it's a great question. In the video, I talk about how he's using the E major pentatonic here. And how in the heck, why in the heck would the E minor pentatonic work? John Mayer's best songs by Jerry Garcia. That was funny. That's a funny comment. Well, it just turns out, I mean, the theory behind it is very, very simple. You're soloing an E major, and then if you want to get a flash of minor, really, like, when you look at, he's ending, first of all, you have to understand, like, in that line, I think I caught him ending on the major third. So that's like, okay, well, he's coming back to E major anyway. So a break from E major to E minor is just, it's a blues move. And the reason it works is because it's a flash or something. If you sit on it, you might be like, what the heck? But what he's talking about is when he's soloing an E major. Then does this like, You know, really, what it is just that minor third. Sorry, no, what it really is, he takes the flat 7 and bends it up, and then there's the 1 flat 7. That's a 5. That's a 4. There's a minor third. That's the only thing that's minor. He comes and he actually probably hammers on back to the major third. Goes the 1, major 7, flat 7, 5, flat 5, 4. So it's like this major phrase, but it only touches a minor note, 2 minor notes very, very quickly. So it gives you, you know, there's something happening in chords always, and then there's this upper layer of oh, thank you, Peter. There's this upper layer of this major pentatonic, and if you want to make it sound bluesy, you take a major pentatonic, just turn to a minor pentatonic. But he does it very creatively, so it works because of not compared to the chords, it works compared to the context of what his scale was doing. Very interesting stuff. So hold on, before we answer, I'm going to answer all your questions. I'm just going through the ones in the comments first. Okay, finally been waiting for one, armed with only his pipe axe. I couldn't even find my pipe. I have my pipe here. I do have a real, like, you know, smoking pipe that is unused. But anyway, it's nice to have, like Sherlock Holmes. If I made a chart, you buy it. And then he said, okay, I do have a chart. Oh, by the way, if anybody here bought the supporting chart for the John Mayer lesson, A, thank you. B, I updated it. So check your emails because it went from a 2-page chart to a 4-page chart. I looked it over. I was like, you know, it's okay, but I was distracted when I made it. And even though it was solid, I went back today and I redid it. So it's like Stitch Method approved. Okay. Oh, yes. Joe, we'll talk about it. Yeah. Yes, we'll talk about that, Joe. I got to call John Mayer out on something, but it's okay. It's nothing bad. So good. Can E major be thought of? Can E major be thought of as B Mixolydian in this context? It can. You know, but E major can also be A Lydian, and E major could be F sharp Dorian. So there's nothing really holding you to the B Mixolydian mindset because the chord progression really is an F sharp Dorian. If you want to think about B being home, I can see you saying, okay, well, you know, E major is B Mixolydian, but really E major. And the idea is he's playing this E major pentatonic, and it's hard to play a B Mixolydian pentatonic. Oh, John, I got to send you your chart. Sorry, he just emailed me. All right, so let's keep going here. That was awesome. I'm just going through the questions. Actually heard. Okay, cool. The E minor lick you show at the end is so cool. If you guys do like that E minor lick I put at the end of the video, that is my blues trick #1 video. Let's see, Faulty Towers. Yes, that is Faulty Towers. Faulty Towers DVD set. Just going through, just looking for the questions. Okay. Again, this is another one by Jackson Gills. Why does that minor pentatonic work? And the reason being, like I said, oh, hey, John, you're right there. And I have your chart. I have your chart. I'm going to send it to you. It's John Mayer Stitch. No. We'll talk about that. I did see John Mayer's live feed, and we'll talk about that. Again, just to reiterate, the reason the E minor worked is because his soloing is in the E major. When you switch something over from major to minor, it plays with the jazzy sound of the perfect sound and this rock sound. So he just goes into it very briefly, but he really, very brief moment. But as discussed, like I just told you, the only minor note, maybe the flat 7, you know, and then kind of touches a minor third before he goes back to a major third and 5s and 4s. So it's really like, it's this minorish flair. What's the difference between A minor and A major, Nicholas? Okay, well, Stitch by the fans, answer that question while I'm going to this, and we'll come back to it. Remember, hold your questions. I'm just going to go through this first. Help, please. Maybe I can see your question. No, this is not a question about that. Okay, those were the questions answered. Okay, so now let's get to your questions. Okay, now I can't scroll back, so I'll sit here and I will answer the questions. The first one is John Mayer's grasp of music. He says that he doesn't know anything about modes. I highly doubt that. I think he just said that not to get into how he thinks about modes. I think that, hey, Scott Bernstein, man, how are you doing, buddy? God, I don't know. The beard looks good, right? Right there. No, thank you, Scott. Right to my heart, buddy. He says that he doesn't know about modes, but he starts to go, well, I know that you can start on this and you can do this. So my funny feeling is like John Mayer knows how to pick his battles on social media, and he just doesn't get into it. And yeah, and I think he does, but I think that he doesn't want to explain it the way that he thinks of it, only because, you know, people be like, oh, what does that mean, or this? So he kind of just said, because modes, as you all know, modes is just like it's just a crazy land. And he understands them. I just think that he didn't want to, as he would say, die on that sword with the way that he explained it. So that's that. Okay, so I made a song on C Dorian, but I'm having trouble making C the tonal center, so I think it might be in B flat major, even though there's no B flat chord in the song. Has that happened to anyone? Verdi, give me the chord progression. Just type out the chord progression. I'll see what you're talking about. If it's C Dorian, yeah, it's gonna be B flat major, but your C is gonna be this tonal center home, unless, well, yeah, give me that here, listening and learning. Okay, cool. Yeah, but sorry, Verdi, give me that chord progression. Okay, so what other questions do we have? How many videos have you done? Oh, how many videos have I done? I'll tell you right now. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll tell you how many videos I have. No, not millions. Thanks, bud. Your lessons are making winter tolerable. Oh, it's nice. Not enough. Very funny. Hold on, I'm gonna sell here. I have. How many uploads do I have? Oh, 214 videos. So not a lot. Not a lot. Go figure. All right, keep the questions coming. Don't have a ton of time. I know there were some questions there. Hey, Jim. Thanks, Peter. It uses pretty much all the chords in B flat major. I even use the half diminished, but C minor is the first chord. Well, there's your problem. C minor, it wouldn't be C. Well, okay, hold on. No. You're right. Right. C minor is the first chord. Don't. Please ignore what I said. I don't know. I got to hear it. I wish I could hear it, because if C minor is the first, try using C minor pentatonic. Take out the modal stuff. Just sit with C minor pentatonic and just and hit the C's on the C. Okay, hold on. Now we got a lot of stuff coming there. When and where will be the next Stitch conference? Any clues? Yes. When? Probably May. And where? Here again in Sarasota. I'm going to do 3 of them in Sarasota before I take off. I have a commercial / ad / recap of everything that happened there. It's pretty cool. And it's going to be a little bit longer than the last one, because last one was like a trial and error, but it was absolutely amazing. Hold on. Give me 1 second. So yeah, so May, probably in Sarasota. Probably in May. Probably. All right. So if you could tell your beginner self one bit, what would it be? Oh, okay. John Wigger, right here. John is one of my students, and he is studying this right now. So let's see. John, what would be the piece of advice that I would give myself back then? Now, I know he's gonna say something. Okay, I gotta scroll down. And let's see what he responds to. It's what you're studying right now. The topic of what you're studying. No, not blues finger, even though blues finger is important. And I have plenty of students, Peter, that I yell at about blues finger. I'm like, keep that goddamn finger down. Keep it down. And so, well, yes. Okay, so 1, 4, 5, and 6, but what he's talking about is chords. Learn your chords. Learn your chords. Learn chords everywhere. Chords. Learn your chords. Learn them. Everywhere. Everyone, learn them. Okay, that's it. All right, so now, more mayor, please. I can't excessive. Okay, cool, I guess. Oh, wait, Tyler, let's see. Oh, wait, let's learn your favorite excessive to practice triads, minor and major in one progression. Well, I don't play it like that. I don't really do like triad runs. I do it a little bit differently. Maybe I can make a video about it. Can you do the Grateful song that deal? Yes, Grateful Dead. Yes, I can, but I'm not gonna do it now. What's John Mayer's trademark playing style? Oh, share my guitar. I have a video about that kind of coming out, like isms, Jerry isms. There's a lot of stuff he does, and I'm kind of like compiling it and doing that. Let's see. Blues finger. We talked about that, Peter Freck. Still working on it. I'm fascinated by the Aeolian and Ionian modes only work together with certain chord progressions. A little help in understanding. Okay. All right. So David Guitar Man says, I'm fascinated by the Aeolian and Ionian modes that they only work together in certain, and what he's talking about is the scales. He's talking about the scales. Okay. Like Ionian and Aeolian. Now, to make a very long story short, Ionian scales and Aeolian scales are only going to work with Ionian chord progressions or Aeolian chord progressions. They're very, very specific. They are unforgiving. You cannot play a Dorian progression and throw an Aeolian on top of it. It's just not going to work that well. And to make the longer story short, Ionian and Aeolian you really only find on Ionian chord progressions and Aeolian chord progressions for soloing. The other modes you can kind of like loose around. Like you see my thing about Mixolydian and Dorian kind of being interchangeable. But Ionian, if you're going to play something like, let's see, hold on. Oh my God. I think I need a tuner. Give me 1 second. I'll show you something. Like, let me see. I whacked my guitar out of tune somehow. Yeah, I did. I really did. Give me 1 second. There there it is, that G string. Wow. Sorry. You know, like, let's see what I can do here. Like, very, very simply, like. So this is an Ionian chord progression. It's a G major chord progression. You ain't shaking this, baby. And the idea is like the only scale that's going to work is a G major scale, it's a G Ionian. Like that's all. I mean, that's the only thing that's going to work. Okay? Like, and so they're unforgiving. I can talk about forever, but they only work against those chord progressions. I missed a lot of I missed a lot of questions. I'm sorry. Yes, that was Fish Velvet Sea. Cage is the best thing in the world. Yeah, in my opinion, yes. So I have a question. Have you smashed that like button? Cage system is amazing. It really can teach you a lot. Should I learn my chords? Yes. More unison bends. Awesome. Really like your Cage vid. Thank you. Amelia, he's in Sarasota. I am in Sarasota, Florida. Mayor is such a great player, but I'm curious why, Psych, you're doing a vid on it. You're curious why I was doing a vid on John Mayer. Well, I got a lot of requests, and to be honest, like I'm not poo-pooing John Mayer. It's just John Mayer does everything I told you about in my blues primer playlist and my blues master classes. That's his mindset. He's just really, really good at it. Like he's so good at it. And so I wanted to pick something in the mind of John Mayer that I didn't really go over in my blues master classes. Like, and when I heard this, I was like, oh, this is a good puzzle to put together. Let's talk about this. This is something like his unique approach to it. So that's why I did it. A video on deal soon, please. The best. Cumberland Blues. Cool, yeah. What's the deal with the Cage system? It says there's 5 different fingerings, but there's 7 modes. Actually, that's the bull crap of people that don't understand it. To make a long story short, okay, so, God, I hate explaining this, but it's like you have to do it. Okay, so don't listen to people who go, well, there's 7 modes and there's only 5 shapes. We understand that, but you got to understand there are in music, the major scale has a half step between 3 and 4. And the 3rd mode is Phrygian. So if you look at a Phrygian mode shape in the Cage, like that's the Phrygian mode. But look at that half step there. It's the same chord shape, but there's your Lydian. So this one shape has 2 scales in it. Okay, and same thing for the E shape. The E shape, the E shape has Ionian and Locrian in it. So it's just because there's half steps apart that this one shape can carry the weight of 2. So you have 2 shapes that have 2 modal fingerings in it, and so 2 plus 5 is 7, and there are your 7 modal scales. Don't listen to anyone who poo-poos that stuff. They don't know what they're talking about. Sorry. Okay, so have you listened to the John Mayer Trio album? No, I have not. Thanks, Peter. He does online lessons too. I do, but I'm revamping. Whoa, you guys have a lot of questions here. I'm revamping how I do my entire online lessons video thing. Sorry, I don't want to miss anything. Let's see. It's always a G string. It is Velvet C. Cool. Does that sounds like Velvet C? That is Velvet C. How about G country? I have some country stuff on my YouTube channel. I think the best, well, not the best country thing, but my parallel modes video. I talk about some country and some bluegrass stuff in there. Trey has great Velvet C solos. Somebody asked me what guitar player do I admire most for their tone. Scott Bernstein will tell you it's Trey. I think Trey's tone is incredible. Some people think it's not like rip roaring enough, but I there's something so like beautiful about it. Like I love it, especially like 97 to 99 Trey. Like that just cuts right through me like a warm like knife through butter, I guess is the word. It's just I love it. So there you go. Okay, so love Dead's Loser. Yeah. I'll definitely do a video on Loser. Love that. Dead and Company has been doing good for me. Yeah, Shakedown Street video. Okay, I guess I'm David Guitar Man. Thanks, Ian. No problem. How about a video on Mateus Asado? No, see, that's the thing. It's like I don't really listen to him, so I'm not gonna do a video on him. And nothing against him. It's just there's all Yeah, holy hell, two of the modes merge. They do, Verdi, they do. Yeah, there's certain guitar players I love to listen to, and some I just don't listen to. So unless I really get into them, I'm not going to do it. Maybe we need a comment triage, like custom vid thing. Who wrote the Helping Friendly book? Nice. Remind how good Jerry Garcia band live from '91. Oh yeah, Don't Let Go. Oh yeah, I've been listening to the Jerry Garcia live album. That is the sickest effing thing in the world. And yes, John Wiggs and I were talking about that. I love the Trey Tension release video, but how does he hit those super epic peaks, tremolo, strumming chords, inversions? Ooh, I'll look into that, Nick. I'll look into that. Because I think when I think of super soaring peaks, I think of like major jams and stuff. So it's going to be a unison bend on the 5. It's going to be the 5. It's going to be a unison bend on the 5. I'll put my stamp on that. Let's see. Sorry, man. How about G country scale over the Ione, adding the flat 3? Oh yeah. You can add the flat 3, right? You can mix major and minor thirds all day long, especially when you break it into pentatonics. But yes, okay. These other teachers out there that have good Mateus breakdowns. Yeah, there are other teachers, exactly. And I don't listen to Mateus. So, hey, right, go find them. It's good. Solo technique for John Mayer, Morning Dew. Also, oh, yeah, I know. Wani's canceled this year. And, oh, yeah, George. Oh, yeah. Yes. Hey, George. I know it's canceled. I'm pissed about that. How about a video in the mind of Prince for Purple Rain? Not bad. That's a good idea. Have you ever broken down a live Fish jam like Mike's song and highlight some licks and tension things? I did the 46 days, but I don't do note for note analysis. I don't enjoy note for note analysis because you have to understand, like, hold on, everybody stop for a second. The screen is moving so fast right now. The idea is for me, note for note analysis, it's like you have to understand there's points in music, like point here, a point here, a point here, and a point here, that all tell a story, and everything there to get to it is by sheer happenstance. You could have gone this way, you could have gone this way, you could have gone this way. And to me, like, it's the stations, the stops that intrigue me, like, a lot, you know. So the idea is I don't do note for note analysis. I kind of do moment for moment ideas and how to bring them to your playing. Okay, so let's see. Last week during the live lesson, you used some guitar box paper to write your notes on. Where did you get that? Guitar box paper. Guitar box paper to write. Oh. Right here. This thing, I made it. I made that with neck diagrams. The software neck diagrams. Let's see. Can you do Hendrixisms? Aaron, you know what? To be honest, I'm gonna be honest, Aaron. There's hundreds of YouTube videos on Hendrixisms. If, Aaron, you watch them and you don't like them, and you say, Ian, you know what? I went through all of them. I didn't learn anything, which you'll learn something because there are some good Hendrix lessons. Let me know, and I'll give it my shot. But, like, they're out there, man. They're out there. I don't enjoy note for note either. I enjoy theoretical, so you can take and use it. Yeah, and again, like, it's just note for note for me is you know, you have to understand something. Like, there are moments in music, and I gotta watch the time here. There are moments in music that will make you just, like, freak out. You know, like, oh, that was so awesome. That was this, and this. And everything in between is the magic of that guitar player. And it's like, it's theirs, and you can see how it works. But to be honest, it's like I don't like to get in too deep because it sometimes takes the mystery away from me. But you can get the feeling from the chord tones, from the moments. And I'll stop talking. Okay, so Ed King video is great. Amar Guitar does those breakdowns. Cool to look at, but a bit too technical. Yeah, I mean, Amar does a great job. But like I said, like, for me, just note for note for me, it's just for me. Like, I just don't do it. Afrobeat style, that'd be cool. Can you show me the 7 chord shapes all over the fretboard, the diminished ones? I know you have a video, use it 1-4-5 progression, but funky. Not right now. I'm not even thinking funk and diminished chords. I can do. See, the problem is a lot of diminished chords get mistaken for 9th chords sometimes. You don't see a lot of diminished. And I'm trying to think. Is Scott Bernstein here? I'm trying to think about, like, songs that have diminished chords in the funk style. I don't know. What do you think about the band's Last Waltz? I saw it once when I wasn't of the soberest mind. Okay. I'm just starting to learn soloing theory, and your videos are being note for note has been probably the most helpful tool. Well, note for note, I'm not doing note for note. I'm doing, like, idea for idea. So, okay, bro, I looked through all of them, and none of do his band of gypsy stuff, or maybe Jimmy Pageisms. Okay, cool. Moment to moment. Love it. Okay. Anyone know what John... I'm talking about this one. This one. Jerry Garcia Band Live. Oh, come on. Hold on for a second. Jerry Garcia Band Live. That one. That's the one. That's the best album there is. If you really want to hear Jerry in all of his glory, like, it's awesome. All right, let's see what else. I got to go in a couple seconds. Loved your duet video about calling out key changes, and you mentioned favorite type of key changes you like. Is there a method to key changes? Did I do that? I have no idea. Nick, I'm trying to remember that video. I do like Tenacious D. What do you think about Jeff Buckley? He's good. I don't really listen to a lot. Could you run through the intro chords, the Eyes of the World, like the D9 version used? Oh man, E major 7. It's just E major 7, right? And then he does a crazy thing and ends up here. I actually, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna do it on the fly because I've seen him play so many versions. I'll prepare for the next live lesson. So Joe, just be here for that, and I'll try and like. There's so many different ways to play it that I've seen. But it's all versions of an E major 7, I think an E6 back to an E major 7 where he's like this, like the C major 7 shape. And here, it's just that middle chord that kind of gets me. It's E major 7. I know Jeff, when I see Jeff good, and I know he knows how to play right. It's that middle chord I always get tripped out on. Thanks for doing what you do, man. And the rhythm for Eyes of the World. Oh, the rhythm was... It's whatever you want. Rhythm. We'll talk about rhythm. How about a David Gilmour lesson? I do have a David Gilmour. Is it Gilmour you're talking about? Ruben Charisse? Oh man. Now you're putting me on the spot. Wait 1 second. Now you're putting me on the spot. So I do love no lessons tomorrow. I'm out of town till Saturday. Okay. Just got a text. Yeah, that's a sick song. That's such a good song. You got me in a good mood here. Thoughts on Django Reinhardt? Django is sick. Any updates with the the private lessons wait list? Okay. Can anyone guess? Oh, this is such a conceited thing, but let's just play it. How many people do you think I have on a wait list to take lessons with me? And it blows my mind. I'm trying to do workshops. I'm trying to get people in front of me. But there's a lot of people on that wait list. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm flattered. It's truly flattering. It's changing my life, and I'm making all these decisions in 2019 to try and like make things work. But there's a lot of people on this wait list, and I'm teaching so much. You've been waiting for a year. Skymaster 9906006. Just email me and cut and paste your original form. I'll see where. Whoa, John, what are you doing? What are you doing, John? Oh, you mean is that the extra $5 for the lesson? Was that what that was? That's so funny. Thank you, John. Thank you. Okay. Oh, speaking of which, hold on. I can do a live, a Never Lost live workshop in Chicago. Hopefully this year, if we can get going. Before I go, John, you reminded me. Yeah. Oh, whoa, stop, Don. Thank you. Hold on. Stop. Thank you. Save for the end of the chat for easy streaming. Thank you. Yeah, because thank you. Okay, hold on. You all remind me. Thank you, Slimy. Thank you, Donald. Thank you, John. I gotta send out this week's this week's thank yous for the people who donated. Now the problem was I might have some duplicates in here. I might have 2 or 3 duplicates, but I didn't mark off if I said it, and I threw the piece of paper away, and I'm too lazy to watch my video from last time. What the F, Scoob-Doo? Scoob-Doo. Thank you. Stop. Time out. Stop. Nope, Joe, I appreciate it, but I get flustered, and this is very nice. This is very nice of you. Thank you. But let me just get through the thank yous for the donations from the past week and a half. Chris T., Ivan, oh my God, I didn't write the last initial down, but I think you're the only Ivan that has donated. Bruce D, Sean C, Thomas W, Dave S, Brian T, and Charles H. Thank you. So that was great. Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, to be honest, just let a lot of people know I'm converting a new space in my house for Stitch Method, and these donations that came in today will go towards that. So that's very nice of you. So thank you. All right, I'm going to get going. Hope you enjoyed this, and if I wish you can come to Ottawa, Canada, I'll pay for your accommodations and food. Just travel down here. Okay, all right, Skymaster, let's do that. Those paintings better be up on the wall. I know, right? I was saying, like, I got to do this. I got to put the paintings up here. I got to put the paintings. We'll see how it works. Oh yeah, the music never stops. Yes, that's a great idea. You know, I heard, believe it or not, I heard don't poo-poo this, but you know, I was driving listening to Sirius and wasn't paying attention, and a Music Never Stops came on the Grateful Dead channel, and I was like, oh man, it's so good. Yeah, the soloing, yes. And I was like, so good, it's so good. And I looked and it was Further. And I was like, what? Like, what? And I was really enjoying it. So Further has a nasty version. I was really doing it. You can focus on unison bends and cadences. Oh, hey, Mark, I haven't seen you in a while. And yes, I can do unison bends and cadences. Cadence is a cool topic, actually. Hold on. Stitch method videos. Unison bends and cadences. Wow. Voice got it right. Very good. All right. So, the best Jerry Garcia album. I mean, Solo is the one I showed you earlier. Let's see if I can bring it up here. Sometimes, hey everyone, how far are we? We're ending right now, Ian. I gotta go. Yeah, this is probably one of the best ones you want to listen to. That's a really good one. That's just unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. All right, guys, I gotta go. Thank you all for being here. You guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing. For everyone who donated, you guys are awesome. Thank you. And hey man, love your videos. Really got me back into playing. It's really nice to hear. Keep up the good work. Remember, if you're not part of it, if you go to one of my descriptions, I think my newest video, there's a link to a link to the Stitch Method Jammers page on Facebook, and that's where I might do some surprise live feeds there too. So if you go to my latest video and click on the description link, you'll say, like, if you're on Facebook, join the Facebook group. It's a closed group, and so nothing great. You don't have to contribute, David. You've already done enough in a great way. You guys have a great day. I have one more lesson to teach. Oh my God, Mark, stop. All right, I'm gonna go, but I gotta say, Mark, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The new space. I should have like a donation wall where everybody like gets a little like leaf like behind me. That'd be amazing. You guys have a great great day. I'll see you hopefully next Tuesday with a new video. We'll see how it goes. And that's pretty much it. Rock and roll, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and enjoy all the videos. Bye.